channel. I'm Marks with Marks Mods, and today guys we are going to be doing our Lamborghini Miura build. So we are going to do pack 11 and stage 83 of build the Lamborghini Miura. And we're going to be continuing where we left off. We're going to be working more on the front of the car today. Now, in true Miura style of what's been going on, it's a little bit like D'Agostini is... the parts we're supplied, we're not doing anything with. We've got to put them away, and we're using parts that we've got in previous issues. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm trying to try and keep telling you what the issues the parts came in, so that you have kind of a clue where to find them. It's a little bit confusing, it really is, but I'm sure when we get to pack 12, everything will come together, obviously, because we've got to use all the parts. But I have looked at pack 11 and it's a lot like that all the way through, where we're not using the parts that they've supplied in that stage, and we'll be using parts from previous stages or so on and so forth. Nothing I can do about that. It's very confusing. It's confusing for me because I'm like, right, okay, I need to get the parts from that, I need to get the parts from that, and I need to get the parts from that. So yeah, it's not the best in the world, but you know, you just got to work it out. But anyway, let's get on with today's build, because I'm a little bit excited because we are going to be putting in the headlights today. So yeah, exciting times ahead. So let's get started. With all that said, let's get modelling. Okay, so here are the parts that we get in 83. We have got the front wheel arch here, front indicator, front fog light, and right front fog light lens. Not doing anything with them, the same as we didn't do with anything with 82, so I'm just going to put them parts together to be used further down the line. Okay, so what we do actually need is we need this from stage 80. And what we need to do, I'm just going to put my Partwork Upgrades cushion down because we're going to be working inside here. Now, what we need to do is we need to note that we've got some little sort of notches just down there. Okay, 2 slotted supports, that's what they're saying it is. We need to bring our headlights across that we did from stage 82. And we're going to be putting these into place. Now you can tell it's metal because you can just hear that lovely metal sound that you get. So they're now sat in place. I'm just going to have it overhanging my mat here, because I want that to sit properly in there. Okay, and then what we need to do next is we need to get the support plates that we got in 79 and 2 tight Q screws that we got supplied in stage 80. So as you can tell, we are all over the place with parts, and we're going to be installing these to basically clamp these in and hold the headlights in place. Now we are going into metal, so I'm just going to get a little bit of 3-in-1 oil on the screw. I'm hoping this isn't as hard as what it looks like, because they're not in the best place. I'm going to get that screw and screw that in. Okay, that's the first one clamped into place. We need to repeat on the other side. So just going to get things lined up. I wish I had smaller hands sometimes, I really do. It's not the easiest thing to do. Right, Right, so that's come off. I'll have to put some oil back on that screw. So yeah, not the easiest things to get in. I think we should get them lined up, which I have done now. They're able to get in. Okay, so that's all in, and if we turn this over, that's what our headlights should be looking at, or looking like, should I say. So next, if we flip this over again, the next thing we need is this piece here. This was supplied in stage 81, and that's just going to be going down onto there, and we are screwing that in with a type S screw. Again, we are going into metal, so I am going to dip the screw in some 3-in-1, and we'll screw that in to place. So that is like a little bonnet catch. Very nice. Okay, so that's in place. Right, so moving on to the next stage. We don't need this anymore, so we'll just put that to one side. Well, the next bits we need is we need the bonnet hinges. So that's these parts here. Now I'm orientating these to the way they've got them in the instructions. So this has got like a slant on it, and that's going to be facing down towards me this way. The same with this one. And what we're going to do is we're going to put these together. Just like that. Okay. And then from this side, we're going to screw it in with a type G screw. Now we have been supplied a few of these G screws in this stage. So I'm just wondering whether we're going to be using them later on. And you really need to make sure these holes are lined up. I believe that one is lined up. And it doesn't come out of alignment. Yeah, so that's going in. Nice and easy. And then tighten it up at the end. I might just get the PH1 on this, just to make sure they're nice and tight. And they still move. So we repeat the same on this side as well. So lining them up, get a type G screw. And once I get pack 12 of this, which will be in a couple of months, wow, we're on the home stretch. We will have finished another model on the channel. Okay, so that's in place. Just checking that them hinges move, which they do. Give them a little bit slack. Oh. Okay, so that's now in place. And that is stage complete. So we've done the 2 bonnet hinges just there. And we've also got our lights on our lovely front bonnet. Wow. Really does look amazing. I'm really, really impressed with the way that looks. So that is all there is to do in this stage. So yeah, as you can see, it was a little bit confusing which parts were coming from which stages, but I think we've sorted that out now. I'm happy with that. But yeah, this pack's going to be a lot like this, so I will have to make sure that I tell you what parts are coming from what stage we're getting these. I mean, the mud guards for the front, I don't think we're using them for a while, so, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. So guys, that is stage 83 complete. Well guys, that's it for stage 83 of the Miura. Thank you for tuning in. Wow, yeah, it's starting to look really nice. Like I said, we did get another nice piece of chunk of the outer body in this pack, but we're not doing with it anything with it until the next pack. So just the way it is, unfortunately, with this build. But yeah, I can start to see the light at the end of the tunnel now. Now we're on the second to last pack, so it's really nice to be working on this. And it's also nice to have this back on a weekly schedule because, yeah. Now, instead in this pack, instead of getting 8 stages, we get 9 stages. And I believe that's what we get in the next pack as well. So we have got that one extra stage to build. So in a couple of weeks, maybe a little bit longer when I get the next pack, if you do see an extra video, that is because, yeah, we've got an extra stage to do. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, please could you give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell and be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.